Hi guys, I'm Dan Whittaker. So today I've been joined by one of my students. He is really good player, he's a +1. He's a really good guy for you to watch. He's in his 40s, he's got a full-time job, etc., family. So we're going to have a look at what we're going to be working on in his swing. So you'll see it's really efficient movement that he's got. So we're going to take a look at that video and see what we can help you with your game, what we've been working on, and hopefully you can apply some of those things to help you hit it better, hit it further, get more consistent. Turning back more for me, mate. Get that feeling a bit more depth. Okay, now from there, okay, feel that there's a bit more slide in the pelvis. Get that right elbow more forward. Okay, but the right hand's got to be on top. There you go. Obviously, when that right hand's not on top enough, we're tending to leave the face open. Obviously, you've even said that your bad shot's leaving it open and leaking it a bit right, innit? Okay, so do that again, mate. Okay, let me just get this from this angle here. Okay, so what we're going to do, take it back to the top for me. Okay, and then from there, start down, get that right elbow forward, perfect. Face is open there, though you need to deliver it a bit more. There you go, now just turn from there. See how square that club face wants to come through from there for you? Yeah? So that's going to give you those neutral numbers and flights that we're used to seeing. Do that one more time, back to the top for me. Okay, deep hip turn in the backswing. Okay, now elbow forward, right palm on top. Spot on, mate. Rotate from there. You see how everything can just come through with your body?
It's that movement from the top there and that hand.
Okay, so where are you feeling that, Chris?
I'm feeling this hand coming on the downswing.
What are you feeling with it?
I'm feeling more, it needs to come more like this.
So does that feel like it's rotating more?
A little bit on the down there and just sort of, it's sort of like more on top that's actual.
So we say the
left
low
hand,
go
the left,
feels like it points towards the ball a little bit more.
From the top.
Spot on.
Yeah, it's just that transition from the top, from the downswing at the top. It's just sort of like the logo needs to be more pointing.
Perfect.
Pointing that way. Feel as I go back, make the turn from the top, and I need to keep it more on top with the actual logo of the glove pointing as it is there.
When did you say it feel like it? Did it feel like it rotates from the top or halfway down?
Oh, from the top there, as you get to the top, it feels as though it's a little bit of a rotate or a little just holding it that position there to hold it square. Where I've been going more this here. Okay.
Right. Let's hit one. Let's see what we get.
So I don't know if my grip's not right, or it shouldn't have to change, should I?
Definitely not.
My grips.
No, the grip's really good. Let's get the other hand on. I mean, grip's class. You don't need to change the grip. I think it's just that you've just got into the habit of having your arms trapped a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you've not had enough room, so you had to use your hands a little bit for impacts. Try a shot for me. Let's see what numbers we get. Does that feel like?
Oh, nice and the actual strike, is it? But again, I tried to get my arms more in front of me, which probably just held the club face open a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just have a look now. Could you still have a little bit more arms in front coming down? So this is a good sign, mate, because I see when you really start swinging it well, you start getting a bit more into out, okay? For you, when you've been swinging really good. So now let's have a quick look at this. Let's see what we get. Left hand side. Definitely getting more space through here. Okay, it's not turning over. Have a look at this. one here before was definitely more track there. Do you see it?
Yeah, on the inside.
See there?
Yeah.
And the face was held more open.
Yeah, it's just that from the top.
How's that feel?
Yeah, I felt sweet. Touch to the right. I don't know, maybe not right. Where's the middle of this?
Show you in a sec. Just have a quick look at this. Path being in to out, okay, is good because we tend to see that when you get a bit trapped, you actually get a bit more out to in, don't you?
Yeah, over the top.
Yeah. Right at back, feel like you sit that right glute back into the floor. Just practice, move to the top. Okay, so that feels very centred, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if we can get something like that happening now for you. Really, really exaggerate that feel. See how much you can turn backwards, mate. Bit more for me. Do it again. Really good. Right, now let's hit one with that feel. Oh, really, really, really good. Okay, so back to the start, mate. Okay, so turn. Feel that left wrist cocking from there. Okay, turn that hip deep now. Okay, now from there, goes on that elbow, get forward, and from there. So you feel it in that position. Now just turn, bang, just right on top of it. Back to start. Let's do it again. Turn. Feel it setting. Feel it setting in there. To the top. That way, as that wrist is starting to flat on its own. Bang. Feel it? Right, go for it. So, great session there with Chris. So, what we did is obviously working there again, that right hip to turn back a little bit deeper, okay, and then getting it nicely loaded up in here at the top. So we know that there's a little bit of risk up at the top right here, and obviously then what we're trying to do is getting the feeling of as we're coming down, we're trying to get this elbow more forwards towards the front of the hip. So you can see that's actually starting to get that pretty nicely right here, and then trying to rotate or feel that the left wrist is bowing a little. Obviously it's not bowing massively, it's just bowing a little bit. Taking a little look at it from this front view right here, what we're looking at is trying to get the feeling of the hips turning a little bit more in a barrel kind of idea. Get that right hip to turn deep so it creates that space. Obviously you still see that if we stabilise this knee a little more going forwards, which what we will work at some point, that'll then kind of allow us to get even more hip rotation. From here we're then seeing that that left hand can start to come down, get a lot more on top, get more squash and staying in posture. It's a really good looking move. They're getting through that ball very nicely. Very passive release of the golf club here. As you could see during the session there, Chris was in ball really, really straight and a lot of good golf shots. So the idea is now to get that depth of that hip turn going back, get that elbow forward, so then he's got room to move that to the front of the hip on the way down. Okay, so the more we can get the hips turning, in this backswing, obviously we can get that elbow more forwards. So it's starting to get there. Now starting to get a nice bit of daylight here. Starting to move through very nicely, and the club's then working around matching up with the body.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Comment below, like below. We'd like to know what your feedback is. But a lot of people saying they like the live lessons. What would you like to see in a live lesson? Would you like to see a few more pros? Would you like to see a few more mid-high handicappers? Your feedback would be great, and we'll start to tailor a few of those lessons and content to what you guys would like to see. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you're really enjoying the channel, really enjoying producing all of the content at the moment. It's been great fun. Thanks for watching, and speak with you again soon.